Welcome yogis. Today we are going to do some basic warrior 1 and warrior 2 postures. I do want to point out if you have restrictions placed upon you because of your injury from your surgeon, your occupational therapist, your physical therapist, your nurse practitioner, your whomever, those restrictions are given to you for a reason, so please follow them and don't do anything outside of your restrictions. I will comment that my limitation is on my left side. I can't straighten my left arm, so in some of the postures where the left arm is supposed to be straight, I might point that out to you. I have my yoga blocks handy here, and I'd advise you if you have blocks or if you don't have blocks to get some textbooks, jigsaw puzzle boxes, board game boxes, something so that there's going to be a couple postures where I don't want your arms just dangling out in the air. We do want you to ground into the ground, and if you can't reach the ground, that's where the blocks come in handy to assist us into the postures. If kind of the top of my head or the top of my arms get tucked off in the video, that's fine. I specifically have the video so you can see the warrior 1 and warrior 2 postures. So coming to the middle of your mat, I'm going to keep the blocks somewhat handy, knowing I'm going to be using them as we move forward. We're going to step forward with our right foot, and we'll have our left foot behind us. Left leg is straight, right leg is bent, right knee is over right heel. The left heel is lifted. So this warrior 1 variation could also be seen as a high lunge. Your hands can be on your hips. Your hands could be at heart center. Your hands can be lifted. And if you can touch the palms of your hands together, you can have your hands, palms touching above your head, leaning backwards, tucking your tail into a slight back bend. Those are variations for you to play around with. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed, the hips are square to the front of the mat, drawing that left hip forward and the right hip back. Strength and stability in that posture, ensuring the right knee does not go beyond that right ankle. Breathing into the body. Moving into warrior 2, we're going to plant the left heel down and turn the left heel in a bit. So the right heel draws a line to the back inside of that left foot. The right knee is still bent, the right knee is still over the right ankle. The left leg is now straight and strong. The hips are now turned towards the long side of the mat. The arms are lifted, both are to be straight when you're able. Make sure the shoulders are not shrugged up towards the ears, so send those shoulders down the back of the body. Gaze is out, extended past the right fingertips. Breathe into warrior 2. Go ahead and lean to the right forearm to right thigh. Left arm cartwheels in front of the body. Left arm is to be straight and long if you're able. This is a posture I'm not able to do all the way. It's called side angle, so there should be a straight line from that left ankle all the way up to the left hand that's reaching forward across the top of the body. Gaze is up towards the left elbow. Breathing into the stability of the posture. Exhaling, bringing the hand down across the body again. Hands back into warrior 2 arms. Straighten that right leg. Careful not to lock the knee. This is where I grab my block for myself, if you like. So, both legs straight, both arms straight. Reach across with the right fingertips as if you're hovering over a table, tilting at that right hip. Hinging forward when you cannot tilt any further. Left arm lengthens straight up towards the sky. Right hand comes to a block, a shin, a thigh, something. Do not have that right hand dangling. Careful to Avoid locking the right knee. Breathing into the strength and stability of triangle pose. Your gaze can be up towards the sky, can be forward, can be down. Just breathe. On your next inhale, using the left side of the body to lift you up. Hands coming to hips. Blocks to the front of the body. Bring those right toes in. So now your right toes are in. The right heels are outside of the right toes. It's like being pigeon-toed. Getting to a nice distance where you feel comfortable. Legs are straightened. Hands on your hips. You're going to hinge forward at your hips. So on your inhale, leading with the chest, bending at the hips with a flat back until you cannot go anymore. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Bringing hands to blocks, to the floor, to something. Bringing the hands to something to ground you to the floor. Release that neck. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Let the head hang heavy, releasing that neck. No pressure or tension on the neck. And breathe into the back of the body. Breathe into the back of the legs. Breathe into where you're feeling the sensations. Go ahead and bring your hands back to your hips and hinging again at the hip with a flat back, lifting that chest up, standing. Going to go to the other side, so just twisting at the left foot. The left foot's going to be pointed forward with a bent left knee. Then the right leg's going to twist around to follow it. All toes facing forward to the top of the mat. Hips are square to the short side of the mat. That right heel is lifted. You can have your hands on your hips. Shoulders glide down the back, tailbone tucks. You can bring the hands up if you so choose, or you can even reach the hands, palms touching above the head into a slight back bend. Play around with the posture. Continue to breathe and be where you like to be for your Warrior One today. Go ahead and drop that right heel, spinning that right foot. Left heel drawing a line to the inside of the right foot. Hips are now to the long side of the mat. Arms become lifted, both arms straight. Left knee over left heel. Right leg is straight and strong, dropping those shoulders down the back. Breathing here in Warrior Two. Go ahead and drop the left forearm down to the left thigh. Cartwheel the right arm in front of the body, lifting it to a straight line where it's reaching towards the top left side of the room. Your gaze is up into that right elbow. Side angle. Long lines from the right arm down the right leg to the foot. Breathing in the posture. Feeling the ease and steadiness. Go ahead and cartwheel that right arm down, bringing arms back up into Warrior Two posture. Lengthening that left leg so that it becomes straight, preparing yourself for a triangle pose on the left side, grabbing that block if you need to. Then you're going to tilt towards the left, hinging at those hips, bending forward with the left hand coming down to a block, a shin, or a thigh, and then the right arm floating up lengthwise towards the sky. Gaze can be up or forwards, avoiding locking that left knee to protect the knee. Breathing in the triangle posture, feeling the sensations in the body. On your inhale, using the right hip to draw you back up to center. Hands can come to the hips, angle that left toes in towards the middle. So toes are in, heels are out, somewhat pigeon-legged here, getting the distance that's appropriate for you. Hands come to hips, and on your inhale, lift and lead with the chest. Exhale, folding with the flat back till you can't fold any further, and then dangle down into a wide-legged forward fold. Hands come to the blocks, to the floor, whatever is best for you today. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Dangle here in the posture. Be sure the head is heavy, releasing that neck. And breathe. Breathing into the backs of the body, the backs of those legs, wherever you're feeling sensations, in and out through the nose, sending the breath there. And bring your hands to your hips, inhaling up with a flat back, leading with the chest. Heel toeing your feet back to center, finishing us off here together today. Hands coming out to the sides, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, arms out and up. Gaze goes up to the sky. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, arms out and upwards, looking up. Exhale, palms come together at the chest in gratitude. Thank you for joining me in this practice today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.